Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blow the Whistle with comedian actor PB Smiley and me, Wayne Holloway. How are you guys doing? How was your holiday weekend? For real?
And then, oh, you couldn't hear me? What's up? What up?
Oh, man.
The New Year, Happy New Year, everybody. It was all right. I slept in.
Man.
Slept in.
I did too.
I
went to sleep early
from Vegas
to get ready for them games. You left me. I should have went to Vegas with you.
Yeah, you should have went. Vegas was not bad. It was cool. I put in like 10, 12 different tickets, man, at the casino. On one of the tickets, I had 10 losses.
Hey, man, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad I didn't go because I probably would have lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money because...
But I'm pretty sure a lot of people this week on their picks, they didn't...
Yeah.
I mean, how does the Ravens, they don't want to play? They didn't want to go?
I don't know. The Ravens is what killed me in the pool because I would have won the pool if it wasn't for those Ravens.
Oh, you did that? You did decent then?
I did good in the picks, but I'm talking about with the point spread.
Oh, all that?
Yeah. This straight up, I missed 3.
And the other person missed 2? Oh, they was guessing.
Yeah, they guessed Arizona.
Well, let's start with the news, man. Detroit Lions fans. Whoa. You got rid of Mr. Caldwell, Jim Caldwell.
Our boy from Detroit.
Yeah, call us up, man. Do you think that was the right move? Jim Caldwell? He's been there, 4 seasons?
And 4 seasons of...
inconsistencies?
Exactly. And they have a high-power offense that should be moving, and they should have been in the playoffs just about every season.
Well, he got them there twice, right?
Right.
And he's from Indianapolis. They got him from Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he has too much emotion. He be on the sideline like this. Y'all down 30. Y'all up 30.
Yeah, that's him.
Y'all need to go for it.
Man. That I didn't expect him to lose his job. I really didn't expect him to lose his job. I thought the coach in Arizona that's retiring, I thought he was going to lose his job, but I guess he was like, you know what, I'm going to retire.
Right. Before you get me, I'll lay it down. But let's talk about that. That's an interesting dynamic.
Right.
Bruce Arians, he got him to a NFC conference game with your Carolina Panthers 2015, right?
Right.
That's it. That's how they're going to look at it, like that's it.
Yeah, but they've been pretty productive during the season. You know what? They're a product of bad calls. Bad calls.
Oh, come on, back it. Stop it.
Come on. It's been 3 seasons straight where they've had a controversial call. They could have put them into the postseason.
Oh, man. Last year, what was their record? What was their record last year?
Record last year?
Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs.
No. Last year they were, I believe they were 9. They had 9 wins last year.
Okay, they didn't make it.
But if they would have won that game with that it was a controversial call. I believe it was.
What game are you talking about?
Oh man, you putting me on the spot. It was a touchdown call that they called back. They were playing, I believe, was it Green Bay? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Green Bay, I believe.
In the regular season?
In the regular season, it was toward the end of the season where they would have went on to the postseason. It's been 3 years they've had a controversial call late in the season that changed the outcome of that game.
No, man, I can't do it. That's just like me. I'm an artist, comic, I'm a writer. That's like saying, you know what, man? See, it's that one night when Eddie came in. See, I went on, but he came in right after.
Well, P,
had he saw me though?
Our fans want to know when you gonna do something so they can come out and check you out.
Oh man, we're gonna get a new room. We're gonna get a new room no later than April.
Okay.
This year. In about 6 weeks, I'll give y'all guys a heads up on it. But you're not that bad off with Bruce Arians. 50 and 32.
You think he'll get another job?
Oh no, he said he's done. He said he's done. But let's go to his record. He's 50 and 32. You're right. He's not that bad.
Right.
He's not that bad, but.
You were see. Sorry, people. I was talking about the Detroit Lions. I wasn't talking about Arizona. So that's what.
Detroit is known for since.
But he's fired too.
Right, Caldwell. Since right after Barry Sanders, all the way to even with the Calvin Johnsons, they've had 3 to 5 calls in like a 10-year span.
Yes.
So I can see that, but
all right. See, now we're on the same page, people. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but he ain't got no emotion. They need somebody with some of that, some umph. He sit there like that. Look like, them old dudes that say, that he can't hear?
Yeah.
Hey, man, they said it's first down. Fourth and what? I ain't understanding. Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
He does got that look.
Let's go for it.
He has that look. He does have that look.
Personality. They need somebody with personality.
A lot of coaches need personality. Can you need to put that in the shot and give Ron Riviera one?
Okay, what's up with him?
Yeah, let's talk about him later on, man. I'm kind of... Let's talk about him.
Look, hey, look, I see how you look. We're going to let you get him. But Raider Nation, Raiders.
Uh-oh.
Do you like it? They fired Jack Del Rio.
I think it was unfair to fire him.
I wouldn't say I was about to say he didn't do a good job this season. Last season he did excellent. The quarterback got hurt. They probably could have at least met up with New England last year had they had a healthy car.
Let me say this again. I think it was unfair that they fired him this season.
Okay.
I think when he allowed that quarterback to get hit and get hurt, he should have been fired last season. That's what I think.
So you don't think he should have been in that game?
No, I don't think he should have been in the game. I don't think he should have been in the game at all.
Yeah, because it was like they were up like 20-something, fourth quarter. What was his reasoning behind it? He had some kind of explanation. He said something from, if y'all don't remember that last year, Carr stayed in the game an extra quarter when they were blowing him out. It was like he had good fantasy numbers.
Blowing them out. And you let this man, he should have been fired last season. We shouldn't even be considering him getting fired this season. He should have been fired last season. But I think, they were just holding on because they did have a good run last season.
Okay.
But they held him one season too long, and Gruden's in the mix.
Now, that was my next question.
But Gruden's downplaying it because I thought Gruden wanted to go to New York.
It looks like he's going to be coming to Raiders.
Because Gruden said out publicly, I think the Raiders are looking at me nonchalantly, like it was.
Well, but that is his personality,
right?
Gruden. I think it's a name. I think it's a personality,
right?
I never saw him do anything excellent. The team
Gruden?
The team that went to the Super Bowl, the Tampa Bay, that wasn't his team. That was my man.
Let's clear this up.
Hold on, that was my man. That was my man.
Oh, my goodness.
That was my man.
You talking about Dungy?
That was Tony Dungy. His nickname for me is...
was that Dungy?
Yeah, that's Tony Dungy. That was his team.
Wait a minute. Slow down. Also, Gruden's team was in the Super Bowl at the same time.
What do you mean?
When Gruden went to the Super Bowl, would you say so-called Dungy's team? Mm-hmm. Which it was Dungy's team. Without Gruden, they wouldn't have won.
I don't know about that.
Whoa.
He looks like my man, Kazoo, from Flintstones. Is that the Flintstones or is that the Jetsons?
No, I know Kazoo.
Does anybody remember? Kazoo. It's either... Porters, can you help us? Kazoo, the character? Flintstones.
There it is.
That's what Tony Dungy looked like. That's my nickname for Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy, that was his team.
Oh, yeah.
Gruden, it's just a personality. It's just
the killer instinct. They only beat the Raiders, I'm telling you, man, because they knew the Raiders plays that year.
I would say this.
They called out Raiders plays as they were running them.
That's true. I would say this, y'all. It's not bad. You can't go with nothing but up. Because you had injuries this year. You had a major injury last year.
Do you think this guy find another job?
Who's that? Jack?
Yeah.
He's a defensive guy. Jack, I'm going to tell you where you need to go. I'll tell you exactly where Jack can go.
Right.
A team that can use him, man. Dallas Cowboys. That's what they need.
You want him to go and take backseat?
Yeah, take a backseat.
Be a coordinator.
But you're going to get a ring if he comes over there with that defensive mentality. They already got the best offensive line. Find a way to get Josh Gordon 2 Super Bowl rings for Dallas. That's for y'all, Donnie, my brother Donnie in Milwaukee. If y'all go get Jack Del Rio,
Donnie.
The game's over with.
Y'all looked ugly, Donnie.
Y'all pulled it off, but 6-0. They rested people that they don't even play for them. They rested people that don't even play for them. Philly did.
Yeah, people that was trying to get a job basically gave Dallas a rough time.
But they was able to get it.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of possibilities out there.
I want to see something on Gruden.
Landing candidates, man.
What they say?
The Patriots, Josh McDaniels, Vikings, Pat Schmear, Eagles.
Oh, yeah, what about him? What about the Daniels? What do you think about him? Where should he go?
These are the candidates going. Right now, it's about 4 or 5 teams interviewing for jobs, and these are all candidates that I was bringing up. The offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, Patriots defensive coordinator, Eagles defensive coordinator, Panthers defensive coordinator. Why does anybody want to take Shula? Somebody please take Shula for a coach or something. You know, he's a very good guy. He's upstanding. Somebody take him.
Gruden, pretty decent. 176.
That's
wins.
Chucky.
Right, Chucky.
When you're talking about personality, remember when you're talking about the Detroit's coach with no personality? That Chucky personality empowers a team, sir.
No, I'm with you. That's what I was saying. The personality is there.
Okay.
176 wins, 95 losses. Not bad. 11-year career. What we do know is clearly he's going to return.
Okay.
You know, like you said, it's the Giants or Oakland. I think he's more of a fit for Oakland. But then again, is it going to be a party, though? He comes, it's a party. And they're going to be in Vegas soon. So then I don't know if you want him. Hey, you know, I'm going to make sure they play this week. And hey, we're going to gamble a little bit.
They'll be fine with Gruden. But
I'm saying, is he going to be too much of a player's coach? You know what I'm saying?
No, he gets on their butt. That was his.
He just do a scowl and that's it. He just go.
That's why they go. That's what. See,
he need a patch. That's all he need. He's straight. Get his.
He would make him a pirate.
Yeah. Okay, Daniels, New England.
New England.
Where does he go?
I like to see him over there in Detroit.
There you go. See that's perfect.
Detroit.
That's perfect.
I think that would turn Detroit around 360 degrees, and they'll be on fire.
Wayne Fonts, back in the day, he had some sort of personality.
Right.
You know, he had some emotion. You can see him, you know, change his face. I ain't never seen Caldwell even do this. Or.
Yeah.
Or.
Well, you know what? That's how I feel about about the Carolina Panther. Carolina Panthers coach. That's how I feel about him. He's the same way. He sits over there with them glasses on, just glares at the whole. He doesn't yell at anybody. He has been fired up a couple times, so I won't take that from him.
Yeah. But once again, you're talking about a defensive guy too, man.
Right.
You know, that's a defensive guy. I mean, these defensive guys don't turn into great all-around coaches.
Right.
You know, even a man out of Chicago 30 years ago.
I know you're talking about
Dicker.
Yeah. See,
he didn't do that.
People don't understand when you get a defensive coach, and when that comes in there, and you have that attitude on that defense. Right. You give him a couple of years, he doesn't know how to do it. Then you move an offensive coach in there while they still have that defensive mind, and your team looks phenomenal. Right. That's what Carolina needs is that jolt. That jolt.
Right before we move on, I want to.
You know, I always have to bring up Carolina with any conversation.
Well, okay. Yeah, they got a couple New England Patriot fans. Y'all got a couple coaches they want to look at, offense and defensive coordinators.
Anybody want to take New England? You see, you take a backup quarterback out of New England and you insert it into a trash team, 49ers, and they're no longer trash. They're a quality team once again, and they will be a force next season.
Josh McDaniels. If he leaves, does New England go like this?
No. They have the key ingredient, which is called Coach Belichick. They will not have a problem. Mr. Belichick knows what's good and what's not good. I'm pretty sure he already has some better backups in mind. If anything, New England, I haven't seen them decline. They will improve. Now, once Belichick decides to move on, then it will be over in New England.
I can see that. Okay, let's move along. Now, we got to talk about, because, that's over with. Sunday's over with. We don't want to discuss that because everything's set. Let's talk about it now. And, here we go. This is it, 2018.
Wild Card Weekend.
Wild Card Weekend. Let's start with home. You Ram fans, you're at home. You won your division. You got a home game at the Coliseum.
It's over.
Yeah. I got Atlanta, too.
Atlanta.
It's too much veteranism going on.
Exactly. I apologize for letting them in to give y'all this rough game. But it's better that they give you the rough game because we would have smashed y'all too.
You had a better chance with Carolina.
Exactly.
You had a better chance with Carolina.
But their whole game is to me is running. If you stop Gurley, you stop the Rams.
Right.
I don't see
Atlanta has a pretty nice.
I don't see anything.
Run stop defense.
Exactly. I don't see it.
Now that you'll be able to throw a few passes on them, but
Gurley will have a nice game. Don't get me wrong. He'll have a nice game.
So. I think they get him. I think they
convincingly.
Just they stifle him enough where it's
21-7.
No, I'm talking about Gurley. Gurley get about 70. Yeah.
Okay.
21-7. No, I think we got a mini shootout. Mini shootout would be 28-24.
Wow.
I'm going with Atlanta.
I don't see shootout. You know what? I do. I don't see shootout.
A mini shootout.
Yeah, it'll be all these games will be enjoyable. I'll put it to you like that.
I don't know about that. I see two blowouts, man.
Uh-oh.
And that's in the AFC. Buffalo at the Jags. The Jags had two terrible performances these last 2 weeks. They lost both of those games.
Right.
They healthy. They ready. They pretending like, we struggled. We let Tennessee in. Yeah. Look for that to be the blowout. I don't see Buffalo moving. Tyrod Taylor? No.
I disagree. I don't see a blowout. I see Jacksonville edging the game. I think it's going to be a scratch fest. It's going to be pulling.
Tyrod Taylor,
man,
in the playoffs. That don't even sound.
Hey, they have a defensive-minded person over there in Buffalo. And Jacksonville's defense. It's going to be a slow game.
No,
it's going to be a slow game.
Blowout.
Well, we both picked Jacksonville. Next week we want to come back and see who's right. Was it a blowout or
Jags by 17-21?
Oh, okay. That's what I just said.
No, 17-21 point blowout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Buffalo ain't doing much, man. LaShawn McCoy, he gonna fake hurt. He weak too. He can do the little jukes. Did it overall? I would never pick him.
Well, I'm picking Jacksonville to win the game, but by maybe a field goal or 6 points.
And they're favored by that 7.
Okay,
moving along. Sunday. What game was that? Was that a Sunday game or a Saturday game?
That was Saturday. No. We overlooked another Saturday game. Tennessee Titans at Kansas City.
Blowout. Well, my man at Iggy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Loogie, where you at? Is it Iggy or Loogie?
Hey, I didn't call you that. He called you that, but you can call in.
Yogi. 323-293-3375. Yogi. It is. Y'all look good this week. Blowout. Another blowout. Mariota, you going to throw 3 or 4 picks. It's over with.
I see that too. I'm taking Kansas City.
Yeah, straight blowout.
I'm taking Kansas City.
They're not going to be able to run the ball. Then they're going to be down by 20. They can't throw the ball. Man, they shouldn't even show up.
Well, this is crazy because we're both agreeing on Kansas City and Atlanta. So,
but Kansas City in the blowout.
Yeah, Kansas City in the blowout.
Okay.
Atlanta, that's
28-24.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. And then we went to the Sunday's game, which was Buffalo Jacksonville, and he says blowout, and I say a fist fight.
Please, Tyrod Taylor.
But
don't even sound right in the playoffs.
You know, my game to bring in focus of the week. Let's say them. Carolina Panthers at New Orleans.
I got y'all.
You got us?
Yeah, I got Carolina. Because y'all lost to them 2 times this season.
Yeah.
Twice this season.
Yeah.
When have you heard team playing that same team and beat them 3 times. You don't hear that.
Yeah, and we would have won the second game. We made mistakes.
Yeah.
I believe Cam comes out with the force of vengeance, and it's going to be a fist fight, though, because our offensive coordinator is horrible. Every game that we play in these playoffs will probably be nasty, but it's going to be a fist fight. We'll always be in games because we have a stout defense. What I have to say, shout out to Cali Cat Pack and the Roaring Riot, my family members over there. We have to win the Super Bowl this season. If we don't, Ron Rivera head must roll.
Now you talking, Pac. Thank you.
Shula's head must roll.
Now you talking.
They must go.
Because they will.
If we do not win the Super Bowl.
Because they will be leaving.
Don't listen to the haterism on this side of the field.
I'm sorry to tell you, this is the farthest y'all go. Y'all going to get the Saints, and I think the situation in that game.
See, what he doesn't understand is that's a divisional game. We get the Saints, we're dangerous.
Oh, no, you're going to beat the Saints.
We're dangerous.
As far as it goes. Look, check it out. This is why I like y'all in the game. Because the mistakes I see Saints making with the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Breeze, he's going to be bruised. It's going to be. I can see him. He's prone to throw 2 or 3 picks, and one of them a pick 6. I think Cam. He's going to. I hate to say it like this. I know you like him. I think he's going to manage the game. I don't look for too much offense from Carolina. Not saying they won't have enough to win. I see
Cam will win this on his legs.
No, that defense is going to beat them. Y'all defense is going to win this game.
Okay. I can pretty much agree with the defense, but all the other nonsense that he spewed out, no. We beat New Orleans. We're gonna make a run, people. We're gonna make a nice run.
Who y'all got? Y'all play after y'all win this week?
The Vikings.
No.
We play Philly.
Philadelphia. They gonna protect Nick Foles and run that ball.
Oh man, did you hear that their other quarterback came back to practice this week?
Who?
Over there, in Minnesota, Bradford.
No, he's weak though. They don't keep him. No, they don't bring his ass in. He weak. Please don't say I'm Bradford.
Yeah.
Where did he play? Stanford? Where did he play at?
I don't know where he played.
Anybody with a name, when you got a name like Sam Bradford.
He always looked like he was doing cocaine lines to me. You see them eyes, his eyes are always
he
off.
look like a realtor. That dude, massive amounts of drugs. Yes.
Let me back to these Carolina Panthers. I got to, man. I got to.
Look at him.
We have to put together a sound game plan regardless of what's going on. Our offense is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you go get. Right. It's frustrating to be a fan and to know Shula is up there in the box doing lines and drinking. It's frustrating. Like I said, this is their chance. We make this run. If they make PB out to be right, heads must roll. Period.
Yeah, they rolling.
You see, I got my war hat on right now.
I didn't see that.
No,
I thought it was
that's that military. That's that military hat because we going to war, man. We going to war.
Minded.
Yeah, we going to war.
Military minded. 21 gun salute. Tupac. He got to be Tupac this week.
Hey man, Cam has to put the whole offense on his back.
Against all odds.
When Cam has 60 or more yards, we win games. He has to.
He's going to play well, but I don't see no super numbers out of him. I think you just play well.
Well, when we didn't go out and grab a fast guy, we should have went out and picked up Philly Brown that we released the season before and brought him back because he's a fast guy. He knows the offense. But Ron Rivera is over there sitting on his hands along with Shula thinking everything is fine. They want that defensive game that you're talking about.
They're going to have it.
Yeah.
That's what's going to beat them. That's it. That's what's going to beat them. And I see a middle shootout again. A middle, not a 24.
We'll have more to talk about that next week.
Nah.
A middle shootout. How dare you disrespect
And that's the last.
Don't you see me sitting right here?
That's the last game y'all going to win this season, man.
Miss POTUS, how much more time do we have? All right.
I gave you that one. I didn't even want to give you that one. I had to study. I said, no, they beat them twice this season. Cam Newton, he gonna do a little. He gonna do that and go. They do the. yang when he do that, and then he'll do that.
See, he's just here being funny. That's
No, but I'm saying he gonna be able to get that out. Like you know how he do.
Uh-huh.
He gonna get two of them. I give him two of those. He get two of those.
Three.
No,
3.
I'm not that impressed with your guy though, McCaffrey. I'm not.
Look. I'm glad you brought that up because you can't be impressed with him. When you have an offensive coordinator, see, McCaffrey is a new booty. You know what we call those? A person that has to listen to the coach. You can't vary off on what's supposed to happen. And if you have an offensive coordinator that doesn't come out with a game plan for the personnel that we have,
right.
We have McCaffrey. McCaffrey should do wheel routes. He should hit somebody on the way out and run and catch the ball, and he's 6 to 7 yards every time. But what do we have him? We have him as a traditional running back, like a Jonathan Stewart, like a Fournette or someone. And he's not a traditional running back. He's not a man that comes from the 5 yards back and rushes like that.
But Pac, I've seen him place him in those slots, place him in those areas. I'm not saying he's bad. I just don't.
See, you've seen him placing them in slots, and when he catches the ball, 90% of the time it's in the backfield. When I say a wheel route is where he bumps somebody, he goes out, and he catches the ball, and he's going across the field.
You know why?
We've done that once.
You know why I disagree? He's a rookie, and I think that he didn't realize how fast these players is in the NFL. They're much.
I feel what you're saying.
He's not leaving nobody in the dust. Not because he's not fast. They're fast too, though.
I see what you're saying. That's not the case. The case is we're putting him in I formation and we're expecting him to be a bruising back. He's not. You can't give somebody the wrong tools and expect for them to be a beast.
No, I'm right. I mean, you're right there. I don't think they've did him a bad service by putting him in that situation. They don't put him in a situation like, we're going to have you as a traditional back and treat you like Bettis and get the ball, give you 30 carries. I've seen him some games when he had like 9 carries and like 7 catches. So they're not like trying to feed him the ball more like a traditional running back. At times they'll give it to him in those circumstances. Then other times they'll put him like you saying that they should have him.
He should be off in the flat. He should be used as a wide receiver.
Well,
and they don't do that.
Well, this game, I would not trust him. I will focus on the traditional Stewart, the traditional style, and let Cam do what he do.
I disagree, but
I mean, I'm going to use him, but I would not rely on McCaffrey today.
He needs to be used as a wide receiver. I understand how you feel because I feel the same exact way what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, but I feel that way. And I also look at what this offensive coordinator is doing. He's making the players look bad. Perfect example. Our speed is gone off the team. We need a speed guy. Right. We don't have a speed guy.
Y'all playing against him this week, too.
Why are we still using plays that's supposed to have a speed guy? Why don't we have any packages made for the personnel that we have?
And that's why, even though I was being funny, I'm serious. This is the best thing that can happen for y'all. Y'all win, okay, good. And just lose the next one. You need a new coach. And you're not going to get one. Imagine if you get all the way to it and you still lose again. You're going to be mad as hell. Win this one, and then we know what you got coming next year because he's not staying. You guys losing the playoffs. You know they're not keeping him.
I don't know that because right now the owner is dealing with his own problems over there because he has to sell the team.
And whoever buys it, they're going to bring in a new coach.
Hey, I need that. I need that badly. But I'm not going as far as to say that, even if we win the Super Bowl, I still want Robbie Rivera gone. I still want Shula gone. They need to go. Because we make plays off the pure talent on the team, and it's plays where we're starting from behind where they're not going to do it, and then we find a way to do it. That's how talented the players are.
Before we go, because you want to mention the fantasy, the tight end, that's who you need to pick up.
Well, right now it's playoff fantasy, so the teams that will go to the Super Bowl will be Patriots.
In New England? I got Pittsburgh and Minnesota. I mean, Philadelphia.
I have the Patriots, Carolina.
But for real, this week, your tight end, FanDuel.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definite. Most definite. Because Cameron's going to lean on him. He's going to overlean on him.
Yep.
We'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. We want to wish you guys a happy New Year's.
Yeah, man, it was a beautiful one. I slept all the way through.
Make sure you tune in to Blow the Whistle next week, and we'll have a lot more funny updates. And the funny guy, when he see this Carolina offense take off, it's going to be great. Y'all have a good weekend.
At that spot.
We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
McCoy. They going to get stopped this week. They going to stop his ass.